Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome here to Pocono, Pennsylvania. Luis Hernandez, Will Goss on the front row. We're green. Here at Pocono. Luis trying to get a good head start. Kind of gets it there. Will Goss battling with Alan Matthews. Oh, the three's going to make... Oh! Big problem with the 83 car. Somebody flipped up. Oh, John Gilbert is destroyed on lap 1 of the event. I'm pretty sure somebody's car broke. Oh, yeah, look at that. Those three just kind of got hooked together. Just couldn't get off each other. Being 3-1, but watch the 83 and the 8. Either somebody broke an axle or there's oil or something on this track. Because watch this. That 83 and the 8, both of them. Just get way out of the groove. And I think, yeah, watch Fitzwater. Fitzwater, you could see something's wrong with the 83. Fitzwater ran him over. We're just making sure the only crash that we saw was the John Gilbert. Oh! Blake's destroyed. DJ Curtis, something else must have happened that we missed. DJ Curtis is destroyed. Coming through 2, yep. Usually that's the trouble spot right there. Bobby Strickle looks like he gets turned. I don't know what to say. It looks like Blake just overdrives, gets into Strickle. You can see Blake. I don't know if he... Yeah, Blake's got the back end jacked up on his car too. Gets into Bobby Strickle, gets him sideways, gets into the 96. That's how fast he was coming through that corner. Gets into Patrick Smith and goes back around. And here's where DJ's going to get a little piece of it with Zorlian. Zach King gets some. Wow, nice avoidance by Scott Roush. And actually, nice avoidance by Jonathan Zorlian. Really for a car that just got minor into it. You can see, watch. He actually got a big hit in that. Wheeling that thing. Yikes. Some cars pretty torn up here on lap number 2 here at Pocono. Zach King gonna go run a modified. Then those destroyed. I don't know about Strickle. I think Strickle might be done for the night. John Gilbert, yeah, look, there's a couple of them. They just beat the back ends down, beat the nose. Yeah, I mean, there's some cars. Actually, pretty much a lot of the cars that were involved in that crash are going to come right back out on the track. 96, 77, 6 have retired. 16, 19, and 20 have also retired. And looks like Bobby Strickle is going to be done for the day. You can see all the trash and debris from his pit stall. Don't know if John Gilbert's going to be able to get that number 41 back on the track. I don't know where Blake's going to finish, but Louise leads. We'll get you back to the green flag here in just a moment. You see it right there, Watt turn 4. 78 of Eric Monaco also out of the event, and I believe they've got either John Gilbert, yeah, John Gilbert is retired out of the show as well. Let's get a look. Yep, 41 out. Green flag back in the air. We're racing here at Pocono. Look at them all spread. Into 1, man. Alan Matthews is all over the inside. We had to watch the back because, I mean, there's been some contact being made with some cars. Somebody said caution. Nope. Luis Hernandez hoping to just extend the points lead today. Second place in points was Zachary Fitzwater. And I mean, Fitzwater does have a little crinkle in the nose from running into the 83 when I guess the 83 either had something go bad in the car or what. But Alan Matthews, man, been winless this season. Would love to get up here and get him a W. Our legacy last week after having the Justin Jones incident would love to get a win. If you're wondering where Under Armour Pro is, they got an off week for a couple of weeks. They only run 10 races compared to the Sportsman's 14. But man, Alan Matthews is just right there with his teammate. And Dylan Schwallenberg driving it in deep to the back end. Will Goss just looking for a good run today. Defending series champion. Just trying, hang on to what he's got. And we got the Curtis Racing Mobiles right here, the 15 and the 30. That's Ash and Joseph Curtis. Sam Curtis, I think, was in a wreck earlier. And Blake Warren was also in the wreck. Let's see, the 16, yeah, was out. But right now, man, Pocono, PA, I believe the 88 has the better car than the 24. I believe that. Very true, and I think Will Goss is saying, yep, sorry teammate, but I gotta go if I want to have at least a shot at it. He's gonna get a big push from David Diaz down the long straight. It looks like the Chevys this season have turned up the wick on the big track program. We saw last season they won both restrictor plate races at the end, and they also won Michigan, the 2-mile track. And this season it looks like they've turned up the wick a lot on the big tracks. But they haven't been good on the short tracks. That's where Ford still seems to dominate. Richmond, Boston, and this season Salem. Last season they did win on a road course, so this season Fitzwater got a road course win for Ford, but it's road racing. Alan Matthews complaining that he has nobody that can get to the back bumper of him and try to help him down the straightaways to get by Louise. I think he might get that car pretty soon. Will Goss is pretty racy there behind him. We're just going to have the 9 get to the back bumper and push him. Actually, where did Dylan Schwallenberg fall? Dylan Schwallenberg has dropped a ton of positions. He went to 10th. Down this long straightaway. Luis Hernandez is pretty dominating right now. Was very angry last week. Probably should have got the 3rd win of the season at Richmond. But they gave him a 1-lap dash, and he said the track was not clean. Dylan said it was cleaned. Oh, the 88 sticking the nose in, but look who's coming. The 2 making contact, moving Al Legacy out of the way. I think Will Goss says, I got a car that can get up here and beat this 24. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. Will Goss going to the point. Will Goss and Al Legacy are not very fond of each other. If you remember the Michigan race last season, Will Goss put the front end of Al Legacy on the final, the last restart of the race, moved him out of the way, which basically locked the championship up for Will. Al Legacy was not too pleased, and it looked like Will Goss right there just said, I don't care if you're too pleased with me. See ya. Oh, the 88 gonna try again, man. Luis Hernandez is good everywhere. When these Hernandez Motorsports cars are hooked up, Louise has probably the best driving knowledge out of them. Alan Matthews is right there with him, though. David Diaz used to be the Pied Piper of Hernandez Motorsports. It's starting to slip, and you could see Joey Murphy's performance. Last season had a big fight at this race with Chevrolet executives and Luis Hernandez, the owner of Hernandez Motorsports. There was a lot of rumors about him possibly getting fired from the team. I don't think he's still too pleased with how that 42's been running. Possibly a rumor of him and Justin Jones probably might be switching cars next season. Justin will move up to Hernandez while Joey will move to JTG powered by Hernandez. These are just early season rumors. Man, Al Lagasse, wow, he got passed and he dropped all the way to 11th. I mean, when Will Goss passes you, I mean, he knocks you back 10 spots. Well, Ford's going to be loving what's next week. Boston, a track they've pretty much been dominant on. But I think Luis Hernandez has got a huge point lead. But especially with, I think Robbie Jackson was in the big wreck. Yeah, he was. Robbie's going to finish 39th. That's going to extend that points lead. And Fitzwater not going to finish that well. Luis Hernandez, smooth sailing for the rest of the season, pretty much. Just can't lose points. And looks like Luis would be en route to winning his second championship. That's if he gets a win today. That 2 car and the 9 and the 14 have started the charge. Eric Rodriguez is up here now. So is Cody Lamas. And I think the 2 can get to the rear bumper of the 88. This might become a race for the lead. He's there. Visor cam on the Will Goss machine. You see that tack just on 10,000 all the way down the straightaway. This long straightaway, just listen. You just hear how long they're on that accelerator. Three laps to go here at Pocono. They're all in a line here. I think if you're Will Goss, you know you got to get by the 88. Because the 9's going to get there, and it's going to be really hard to pass 3 Hernandez Motorsports cars. Tony Newman maybe going to try to get by the 9. I think that's what Will's kind of hoping and waiting on, 2 to go. He's hoping that the 12 and the 14 can get by the 9, because then it could be 3 Fords versus 2 Chevys. Nobody else is really going to be a factor in this race. Oh, the 88 getting the nose. Oh, man. Allen trying. He stuck a nose down there in 2. Oh, the 9 looking under the 2, giving a bump. White flag. In the air. Alan Matthews isn't just going to let his boss take the win. That's for sure. He would love to get up here and win it. I just don't think he's got the car. Look at Will Goss trying to stick the nose down under him and move him up out of the way. Here comes David Diaz, and I think that really hurt the 88 shot. Unless the 88 can get a huge run into 3. The 9 going to dive under the 2. It's going to be a Hernandez 1, 2, 3 finish here at Pocono. Wow. Team owner winning. Allen second. David Diaz third. And Will just said it on the radio. I needed the 14 and the 12 to get by the 9. And I think it's what he did. Because if he would try to make the move, which he did, you saw what happened. The 9 just pounced right under him. The 9 could have went with him, tried to help him get the win. We're going to go right back and look at it. It's going into 1. Watch the 2. Try to get up under the 88. But you can see how the 9 is just all over the bumper of him. And he just gets the 2 out of shape. Actually, I'm pretty sure that the 88 might have cut him off here. Watch. And Will kind of gave the 88 a bumper, which, I mean, really, it affected both of them. But Will Goss, or Luis Hernandez, goes back to victory lane for the 3rd time this season. Last time he had 3 wins, he won the championship. So, crazy turn of events. Here's your finishing order. Hernandez, Matthews, Diaz, Goss, Newman, and Rodriguez, Lamas, Schwallenberg actually making a comeback. And he dropped about 18th. Or not 18th, but like 10th. And then there's Oskin, Legacy, Curtis, Jones, Joseph Curtis, Cynthia Bright, Alexander Rowe. That's your top 15, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the rest of your finishing order, guys. We will see you guys next week. We are up in Boston, Massachusetts, a track that Ford has been dominant at. And last season, Boston was won by Dylan Schwallenberg, who has already won in both short tracks this season. Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you guys next week till we meet again.